the Bay of Green Bay after a boat he was in capsized Sunday night. It happened around 9:30 near Vincent Point. According to the Brown County Sheriff's Office, kayakers discovered the body of 28-year-old George Bautista of Green Bay around 4 p.m. yesterday. Now, investigators say the boat was carrying 7 passengers when it capsized. 6 people, including 5 adults and a child, were rescued and taken to the hospital. The other victims' names and conditions were not released. NBC 26 is your official Packers station, so make sure you bring your phone the next time you go to Lambeau Field. The Packers will only accept mobile tickets when the season kicks off in August. The team says the change will prevent counterfeit tickets and will help keep fans safe by limiting unnecessary contact. Season ticket holders will be sent commemorative paper tickets at the end of the season. And still ahead this morning, it's not just a COVID shot, a new partnership to get all vaccines into arms. We'll take a closer look at the nonprofit Vaccinate Your Family.
And just a perfect day out there. Temperatures cooler by the lake, rising to the upper 70s to low 80s. Abundant sunshine, but with that nice lake breeze, hey, that AC doesn't need to be working nearly as hard today. In fact, you can probably keep the windows open and enjoy the breeze. If you're going to be outside, a UV index of 8. So yes, you can get sunburn within just 20 minutes. Put that sunscreen on. And if you have allergies to mold and grass, they are decently high out there today. Now, we have been in such dry conditions, even though we've had rain on and off. We do have another chance moving in before the week comes to a close. Of those details coming up.
5:07 this morning. Now, younger kids could get the COVID vaccine as soon as this fall. Pfizer and BioNTech expand vaccine trials for people ages 6 months to 11 years. Carla Rogner spoke with health officials to answer some of the many questions parents may have on whether a vaccine is right for their kids.
Kicking COVID-19 to the curb will require more people, including kids, get vaccinated. Dr. James Conway, a UW Health pediatrician and director of immunization, says a recent announcement from Pfizer to begin trials in children ages 6 months to 11 years old is a step in that direction.
And now that society is opening and schools are opening, what we're seeing is that actually the burden of the disease is actually starting to be in those younger age groups because the older age groups are actually largely immunized now.
Even if the vaccine gets the go-ahead,
I think that we will probably wait a little bit.
Some parents, like Andrea Sheridan, are still hesitant to vaccinate their kids.
Because it's so new and there's not a lot of research yet about how it affects children.
Dr. Conway says the vaccine trial is not as rushed as it may seem.
I think what we've seen is really a new efficiency, that this is going to be the new normal for vaccines.
As for concerns for long-term effects of the vaccine,
there's never been any kind of side effect from a vaccine that showed up anytime more than a couple months after the vaccine was given.
If the vaccine trial goes as planned, Pfizer hopes to submit its vaccine for emergency use authorization in kids 5 to 11 in September or October, and soon after for kids 6 months to 5. In the trial, children under 12 will get a lower dose than adults. As we head into summer, health officials say unvaccinated kids should still practice basic COVID-19 safety precautions like wearing a mask and social distancing.
All right, thank you, Carla. Well, after announcing data showed its vaccine to be 100% effective in 12 to 17-year-olds, Moderna is asking the FDA to authorize its vaccine for use in adolescents. Pfizer is currently the only vaccine available for kids ages 12 to 18. But there's a stronger push to get your family vaccinated, though, not just for COVID, as celebrities like actress and mom Gabrielle Union Wade is now partnering with the nonprofit Vaccinate Your Family and Merck, a pharmaceutical company, to talk about millions of missed vaccines. Protection from diseases like the measles and HPV fell sharply during the pandemic. According to the CDC, last year, some vaccine rates were down as much as 70% among the recommended age groups. From babies to teens, older children missed more doses. Disease outbreaks are a concern among families, but also in communities when schools open in the fall.
Any one of them could strike at any time. And when a disease sees an opportunity, sadly, it really has no boundaries. It doesn't care if you're an older adult, a child, or an infant. We have many families that come to Vaccinate Your Family that have devastating stories of loss.
Now, the campaign encourages families to check with their doctors to see if they missed any vaccines. The American Academy of Pediatrics and other health organizations say it's safe to get regular vaccines with COVID shots. Up next, did you see that story about the huge fire at a chemical plant yesterday? We'll get a closer look at the clouds of smoke that could be seen for miles in southern Wisconsin.
Comfortable morning out there, ranging from 49 degrees into Antigo all the way to 60 degrees into Oshkosh. Beautiful day ahead of us. Abundant sunshine, comfortable temperatures, no humidity, only a chance of some light sprinkles as we head through the afternoon. Have you met these two puppers? Look how cute they are. Oh my gosh. Abby says shout out to Saving Sully Dog Rescue, where they came from. Now they're currently residing in Appleton. We're going to get to know all about them as we head through the show. So get those dogs out for a walk today. Look at those rain chances in the next 48 hours. Barely any because of this high pressure system, but we do need the rain. We have some headed our way. I'll let you know when.
You're watching NBC 26 Today with Abigail Hankey and meteorologist Brittney Merlot.
A huge black plume of smoke could be seen for miles in southern Wisconsin Monday morning. We shared video of the fire caused by an explosion on our Facebook page. Now Richard Bodie has more from the area.
We heard some explosions around 7:15. Didn't think anything of it, and then a couple minutes later we heard like a lot more louder explosions, so we stepped outside and all you could see in the sky was smoke. There's burning, flying debris at our house, and we're worried that the house is going to catch on fire.
A shocking black plume of smoke silhouettes a bright blue sky. It can be seen for miles.
There was no stopping the fire.
According to Rockton Fire Chief Kirk Wilson, 70 employees at the plant, which manufactures grease, were not injured and swiftly evacuated.
We did have one firefighter injured. It seemed to be minor injuries.
The problem now, putting out the blaze. Firefighters stopped putting water on the fire so there wouldn't be runoff into the Rock River, creating an environmental nightmare.
The suppression stopped, so we're letting this product burn. We're thinking that this is going to be a several-day event to have all this product burned off.
Firefighters from across northern Illinois and southern Wisconsin have been called to help.
There's probably 150 to 175 fire personnel on scene.
And as far as that black plume,
at this point in time, there is no danger to air quality at ground level.
I mean, there's debris falling all over. It's scary. I hope I never see anything like this again.
A Wisconsin artist is lending her talents to one of the biggest international golf events of the year. Digital reporter James Groh shows us the special role she plays in the Ryder Cup tournament.
That is Cassie Tully. She's an artist, but not a musician.
So I'm the artist and business owner of Cassie Tully Fine Art here in Milwaukee's historic 3rd Ward.
She is actually an internationally recognized painter who created the poster for the 43rd Ryder Cup, which is happening at Whistling Straits in Kohler, Wisconsin this September.
Yeah, I'm a painter at heart, but I love golf. I love being a sports artist.
The Ryder Cup is an international golf tournament that pits the best American players against the best Europeans.
I'm not a fabulous golfer, but I am a golfer at heart, and I love to golf. So there you go. You want to go tee it up? Is this what you're talking about?
It's a big deal to make this poster. It will forever be one of the symbols of this international competition. You can see it all over the golf course, on TV, and even purchase the poster.
I would say it's a dream come true.
Cassie is no stranger to this. She painted the PGA Championship poster in 2015 and U.S. Women's Open poster in 2012.
I'm holding sand from Whistling Straits. I blend a little bit of sand from the golf course in the painting. Yeah, doesn't that look more interesting?
It's that unique style that has made Cassie such a renowned golf artist. As for the music career, well, let's just say she needs to practice the piano like I need to work on my short game. You can find her art at cassietully.com.
Yeah, I think you're going to need a lot of work to get as good as her, though, at painting. That's amazing.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I love how she incorporates the sand from the actual course into it. How cool.
Well, you know what? Maybe a good summertime activity if you're looking for something to do.
Oh,
Try
absolutely.
painting.
It's so relaxing, especially if you're going to do some landscaping, nature, right? Look at that sunrise out there. Go paint that. That's beautiful. Temperature is 58 degrees. It's comfortable out there this morning. Yesterday, still feeling the heat, but we're starting to break down that heat wave. Green Bay hit a high of 81 degrees. Wapaka coming in at 85, and then Appleton at 77 yesterday. Of course, we are just to the east of that major heat, still into the 90s just to the west of us this morning. Like I said, anywhere from 60 degrees into Oshkosh to 49 into Antigo. Some of us might want the light jacket right into the Northwoods this morning. Dew points very comfortable. Finally, that humidity has left us and those winds are out of the north, pulling in that drier air mass for us at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Beautiful sunshine to be had, just a few stray passing clouds out there. Look at most of the nation not seeing much here through the Midwest, just some showers there off to the northeast. Now here's what's happening today. This low pressure system pushes way up to the north and drops a little baby cold front right through the area, which could give us a light sprinkle or two, but overall this high pressure dominating us for our day today. So beautiful sunshine out there, comfortable temperatures. There's those scattered sprinkles that could pop up from about 11 to 2. Those leave us alone. Skies stay nice and clear and very comfortable out there with the nice refreshing lake breeze. Look at that, about 10 to 15 miles per hour off of Lake Michigan. Now tonight, high pressure stays here. Beautiful clear skies to do some stargazing if you'd like. And then for tomorrow, the sunshine stays here with us. Look at this, barely a cloud in the sky for tomorrow. Temperatures rising into the 70s. No rain in the forecast there whatsoever. Dew points for today, staying dry. We stay dry as we go through tomorrow as well, but notice that green air mass, right? The humidity starts to build as we push into Thursday. Yeah, we are going to get muggy once again as we go from Thursday and into Friday. That's also going to bring us some rain chances as this cold front hits us. And as